Hey there, it's Kristen from Blooming Into You, and I want to talk a little bit about the Black Widow. My clothes are pretty bright for talking about a Black Widow, but this kind of shows how the Black Widow operates, actually. Black Widow is what I call a female or feminine, narcissistic, borderline, bipolar, abandonment-wounded, trauma-affected, attachment wound woman or feminine who preys on empathetic, kind men who don't like to disappoint women, have their own abandonment wounds from childhood, their own attachment wounds from maybe when they had some struggles with their own mother. They want to please, they want to earn love, and they want to be a good person, not a bad guy. And this woman targets, I'm saying woman, it can be a masculine who also has these feminine traits as well. So it doesn't have to just be a woman, but I'm going to say woman for this video because obviously I'm headed in that direction with my thinking. So this woman will target her prey. She's a predator. She will come on so strong. She's usually very, very attractive, very intelligent, has a great body, maybe has money, has just a lot of charm, and she has no fear. It's almost sociopathic or psychopathic in the way she can draw men in who want to please. And there's nothing wrong with these men. It's just the abandonment wound between people is pretty significant when it comes to relationships where, if you're the one who is lonely and desperate or feels like they want someone, and this beautiful Black Widow comes along and she just says everything, she does everything you want. She's very sexual, she's very sensual, she's like a goddess, right? And she gets very possessive, she claims you very quickly, and she gets very jealous of other women. And for a man or a masculine who wants to be loved and wants to be chosen, this feels very enticing, very, very intense, intoxifying. It's intoxicating, and it makes the man feel like, wow, I never knew I was this hot. I never knew I was this wanted. I never knew I was this amazing. But this beautiful woman wants me, and she's trapping him in her web. Is what's happening. She's using him. She's using him because her needs for love are so intense and so huge, and she doesn't know how to source from herself, so she uses him to give her the source. And so what she does is she traps him by acting like she's the most, attentive lover, attentive person in his life. And the possessiveness and the jealousy is sort of flattering to this type of man too. And she'll get in really close and really tight with his family members really quickly, like his sisters or his brothers, his parents, his grandmother. Like, she'll get in the door of the family so that she's in the family. She wants the family, right? She wants the family. She wants the man. She wants to belong. She doesn't want to be abandoned and alone anymore. And this is, give her an Academy Award. This is a great performance, right? It is the performance of a lifetime, and is hollow, and it leaves the man devastated, abused, feeling even more unworthy than when he started out feeling pretty unworthy, but now he's down 6 notches, right? And when she decides he's not doing it for her, or if he changes or he doesn't follow her rules and do it her way, she cuts off the sex, she moves away, she completely discards him, and he is devastated. He is devastated. This is the time, though, when you, the man or the masculine, gets help. This is a pattern you're in that you don't want to be in again, right? Because this hurts more than anything, and it's confusing, and you feel like it's your fault because you feel like you didn't do enough for this woman. This woman's a Black Widow. She is going to sting you and kill you. She doesn't love you. She pretends to love you so she gets her needs met. She traps you so that she can get her needs met, and then she leaves you when you don't fill her needs. Because guess what? You can never fill her needs. That's the thing. You're never going to be able to fill her needs anyway. She's an empty vessel. She's an empty void. She has to learn how to love herself and fill herself by herself or with help, not with a partner. So you are left laying on the floor, a shell of a person, devastated and destroyed, and self-berating. You're hating yourself, loathing yourself for hurting this poor woman. You didn't hurt this woman. This woman was hurt a long time ago by her mommy or her daddy, not you. You're another victim in her long line of victims who she says are bad men who cannot make her happy. This is dangerous for you. So, information like the psychoeducation I give you is information, and it does help the brain and nervous system calm down to help you feel like it's normal that you're feeling the way you're feeling, which is great. But if you want to truly change the patterns, it's good to work with me because I will help you change the patterns at the root. The things that create your desire to be with this kind of person based on your abandonment wound, your rejection wounds. It's not your fault. It's very normal. It's attachment wounding. And we get to the root of it and we change it so you can actually feel whole, not need anyone, so that when somebody comes along, you can discern, she's really beautiful and smart. I don't think I like her personality, or I don't like her political views, or her religion's kind of not my thing, or she just doesn't feel right to me. And you'll know intuitively what's good for you and what's not good for you, and you'll walk away because you won't need anyone. And not needing anyone and being sovereign is the best way to be free and to really make choices based on your true self, not based on loneliness. If you want to claim the life that you want to be living, the partnerships you want to be having, and the joy that is truly your birthright, please contact me right away and we'll get started. My email address or my website address is bloomingintoyou.com. Please schedule a discovery call. It's a free call, and we will start our path toward you claiming who you truly are and just avoiding these Black Widow women. There are many of them out there. I hate to say that, but it is true, and it is pretty darn scary because these women are very manipulative and it's dangerous. They're fearless, and they'll make you rescue them. And no one needs rescuing. No one does. It's nice that men want to rescue women, but women don't need to be rescued. It's nice to help women. Sure, you can support and help, and help me hang up the pictures in the living room. Okay. But I don't need you to rescue me from myself and my life. That's not your job. I'm sorry, sir, but that is not your job. It's transactional love. It's not true love. Again, bloomingintoyou.com if you want my help. Have a good day.